everybody. Welcome once again to Storytime. It is Monday morning. There's snow outside, so get cozy, grab a blanket if you want, get in your PJs if you want, whatever, because we have story time today. And for those of you that don't know, my name is Elle, and happy to be here. I know I say that every single time, and I do mean it every time, so I'll keep saying it. We are going to go ahead and get started with our hello song. So, if you know the song, please feel free to follow along. If you don't know the song, still feel free to follow along with your ears or with your mouth singing or with your eyes watching, whichever way you want, okay? Ready? Stories, books, and songs. I'm glad that you're here and hope you'll sing along. Hello, 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 and how are you? We're fine, hope that you are too. Good job! Very good job, you guys. I messed up a little bit, but whatever. It's okay. It doesn't matter. We all mess up. So, we are not done saying hello. We still have bread and butter to do. We still have our alphabet to go through. We have so much stuff to keep doing today, so we are going to keep things moving along. Let's get our hands ready for some bread and butter. Follow along with me. Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say hello as fast as we can. Ho! That was good. Let's do it fast again. Ready? Ho! Good job. All right, we'll go slow this time. Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say hello as slow as we can. Hello. That was slow. Next, we will go high. Ready? Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say hello as high as we can. Hello, way up to the sky. Hello. Oh, clouds and snow falling. Hello. Good. Next we'll go low. Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say hello as low as we can. Hello floor. Hello toes. Hello dust bunnies under my couch. Hello. Great. Next up, I think we should say hello as loud as we can. Does that sound fun? Maybe we shouldn't. Maybe we shouldn't be loud today. No, let's do it. Let's say hello as loud as we can. But if someone's sleeping or working or talking on the phone or doing things that you shouldn't be screaming while they're doing those things, maybe don't yell. Maybe just yell a little bit, Because we always want to be mindful of the people around us. Ready? Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say hello as loud as we can. Hello! Good job. I am home alone, so I could be as loud as I wanted to be. All right. For our very last one, we are going to say hello as quiet as we can, and we're going to do the whole thing quiet. Okay? Here we go. Ooh, I'm going to make my hands nice and tiny for this one. Ready? Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say hello as quiet as we job. My poor little microphone is probably so confused because I'm screaming, I'm whispering, I'm doing it all. But that's okay. It will manage. So, we need to see what our stories are about today, don't we? And we are going to try to guess, but we're going to get a little hint to help us guess to see what letter our stories start with, or the theme of our stories start with. So, to get our letter, we need to check our mailbox, of course. So, we are going to say our ABCs to open our mailbox, okay? Ready? Here we go. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now I know my ABCs. Next time, won't you sing with me? I wonder what letter got mailed to me. Let's open up our mailbox so we can see. Good job! All right, let's see what we have. Oh, we've had this letter before, I believe. It's a good one. It's a very good letter. We have, are you ready? Are you ready for the big reveal? We have a C! Can you see it? Except that's misleading because the word see as in C starts with an S, not a C. Words are tricky, man. But this is C. What words do we know that start with C? We have cat. We have cartilage, like on your ear. We have the name Calvin. We have, how long will I do this for? Nobody knows. We have cartridges. All right, we'll just cut to the chase. Also, a word that starts with C is colors. I have a story time all about colors, which this is one of my favorite themes because there's so many stories that can go with it, and we're doing it, guys, again. All right? No ifs, ands, or buts about it. So, our first story today is called Mr. Pine's Purple House. And this is a story about a man named Mr. Pine. And Mr. Pine lived on a street that had a bunch of houses right in a row. And this, here, I'll scoot over a little bit. Mr. Pine lived on Pine Street, or Vine Street. Mr. Pine on Vine Street. And his house was white. And his neighbor's house was all white. And his other neighbor's house was all white. And all the houses on both ends of the street were just all white. And Mr. Pine one day was thinking, and he said, what can I do to make my house stand out on this street? I know. And he bought a pine tree, and he planted it right next to his house. So everyone would know Mr. Pine's house on Vine Street was the one with the pine tree. So Vine Street, pine tree, Pine's house. Perfect. But then Mr. Pine's neighbors, they saw the look of this pine tree and they said, ooh, that looks so nice. So they also planted pine trees. Run out of space. And Mr. Pine, now when he looked at his house, he said, wait a minute. How am I going to tell my house apart? Now all the houses on Vine Street have pine trees. Well, that's just not right. So he went and bought a flowering vine to put right in front of his house. And he thought to himself, all right, Vine Street, pine tree, flowering vine, Mr. Pine. Perfect. Now everybody will be able to find my house. But can you guess what happened next? Mr. Pine's neighbors also liked the look of the flowering vine. So they bought their own to put in front of the house. And Mr. Pine said, no! Now, no one will be able to tell my house. All the houses on Vine Street have flowering vines with pine trees. How will they find Mr. Pine? This just isn't right. So Mr. Pine sat and thought, and he said, what can I do to make my house look even more different? I know. I will paint my house, and I will paint it my favorite color, purple. So Mr. Pine went to the store and he bought a bunch of purple paint and he painted his entire house purple. Oh, and as he was finishing up, he went back down to the street to look at his house and to admire it. And he said, oh, this is perfect. Vine Street with the flowering vine, with the pine tree, with the purple house is Mr. Pine. This is my house. And none of my neighbors' houses look like it. And he was delighted with himself. But that is when his neighbors came out of their house and they said, Mr. Pine, your purple house is perfectly spectacular. We should also paint our houses. And Mr. Pine said, no! No! No, no, no! I planted a pine tree. I planted a flowering vine. And I painted my house purple to look different. And you guys are all just copying me. I don't want my house to look the same as all the other houses on my street. How difficult is that to understand? And the neighbor said, oh, Mr. Pine, no, no, no. We'll paint our houses our favorite color. So one neighbor painted their house blue. And then the other neighbor painted her house yellow. And all down Pine Street as you drove, there were all down Vine Street as you drove, there were flowering vines, pine trees, and multicolored houses, every color as far as the eye could see. But Mr. Pine always knew his house was the purple one. The end. Very good listening, you guys. All right, let me clear this off. Let's get all these pines and vines and houses out of here. Perfect. We are going to do a little color song. This is the if you're wearing song. So look at what you're wearing, and depending on what colors are on your clothes, you can stand up and do the thing. And we'll go through a lot of different colors, so everyone will be able to have a chance to stand up, okay? And this will count if you're just in, your PJs, your regular clothes, whatever you're wearing, okay? So let's start with the color I'm wearing. How about black? So, if you're wearing black, you may stand up now. If you're wearing black, you may take a bow. If you're wearing black, you can turn yourself around. And then you can sit right back down. Good? Was that too fast? That's what we're going to do for all the colors, okay? So if you're wearing the color, I say you stand up, take a bow, turn around, sit down, okay? How about blue, like my jeans? Ready? If you're wearing blue, you may stand up now. If you're wearing blue, you may take a bow. If you're wearing blue, you can turn yourself around. And then you can sit right back down. Good. How about a color, how about pink? Here's pink. I have a little pink hair tie. Ready? If you're wearing pink, you may stand up now. If you're wearing pink, you may take a bow. If you're wearing pink, you can turn yourself around. And then you can sit right back down. And how about yellow? This is more orange, so I guess I'm not really doing it anyway because I want to stay in my screen. If you're wearing yellow, you may stand up now. If you're wearing yellow, you may take a bow. If you're wearing yellow, you can turn yourself around. And then you can sit right back down. Very good. How about green? Green seems like a good color. Green is one of my favorite colors. If you're wearing green, you may stand up now. If you're wearing green, you may take a bow. If you're wearing green, you can turn yourself around. And then you can sit right back down. All right, for our very last one, we are going to do the color everything. So any color, all right? If you're wearing any color, you may stand up now. If you're wearing any color, you may take a bow. If you're wearing any color, you can turn yourself around. Maybe twice, because that was a long one. And then you can sit right back down. Good job! Good job, you guys. I hope you like dancing along to that one. I love that one, because it's different every time. Sometimes you are wearing the colors, sometimes you're wearing all the colors. You never know. All right, our next story is I'm going to read to you. It is one of my favorite books to buy people as a gift. I have bought this book for all of my nephews, and I have eight nephews and one niece. So this book is called Animal Colors, and it is so cute. It's very silly too, because we're going to be mixing colors and animals to create new colors and new animals. So, when a blue whale and a yellow lion mix, they make, what would a whale and a lion make together? A green lion. It's a whale lion. Oh, silly. But green is a real color, but obviously a lion isn't. All right. When a red elephant and a yellow gorilla mix, they make an orange elepharilla. When a blue owl and a red rooster mix, they make a purple owlster. So funny. When a blue rhino and a green tortoise mix, they make a turquoise rortus. Rortus. He looks stressed out. Okay. When a purple skunk and a red monkey mix, they make a magenta skunky. When a yellow kangaroo and a green moose mix, they make a chartreuse kangamoose. When a blue grizzly and a purple bee mix, they make a violet brizzly. When an orange tiger and a blue hippo mix, they make a brown tippo. He is so cute. All right, we're almost done. And when all the new animals and colors mix, they make a... Oh! Look at it! What would you even call it? My new best friend. That's what I would call it personally. Maybe imaginary. But look at him! The end. That is Animal Colors. Like I said, I love this book. I think it's so silly. Okay, let's see. What should we do now? How about we do... Let's do some last night. Ready? So we're going to go like this. And we're going to start. Last night and the night before, a lemon and a pickle came knocking at my door. I went downstairs to let them in, and they threw me in the garbage bin. Oh! Last night and the night before, some chocolate chips came knocking at, my thing came out, came knocking at my door. I went downstairs to let them in, and they tossed me in the cookie tin. Last night and the night before, what should come knocking at our door? Should this come knocking at our door? I think so. So, last night and the night before, this colorful animal came knocking at my door, but I didn't go down to let it in. I fell asleep with a great big grin. Wake up. We still have one more story, don't we? All right. This last story is so cute and so fun. It is called Dog's Colorful Day. So, hold on. Both of these are coming out of my ears. All right. Dog's Colorful Day. So this is Dog. He is mostly all white, but he has one black spot right on his ear. Now, when Dog woke up in the morning, he went, oh, because he had a big day planned. First, he went into the kitchen where his people were having breakfast, and he went to lick one of his people friends, and while they were drinking some orange juice, and that orange juice spilled right on Dog. Splat! So now Dog had one black spot and one yellow spot. Well, I guess orange spot, because it's orange juice. Orange spot! But that didn't stop Dog, because he had a busy, busy day. So Dog ran out of the house, and he ran into the flower bed, and he smelled some beautiful flowers, and he rolled around as dogs often do in the flower bed, which got him plunk, one big green dot on him. So now Dog had one black spot, one orange spot, and one green spot. But that didn't stop Dog. Dog kept going because he had a lot to do today. So he ran to the park, and at the park he saw a bee buzzing around, buzz, carrying honey from the hive to the hive. I don't think that's how bees work, but it does in this story. So this bee was carrying honey to the hive, and splat, a big old yellow splotch of honey came dripping down on Dog. So now Dog had one black spot, one orange spot, one green spot, and one yellow spot of honey. Next, Dog still had a lot to do. So Dog ran, and as he was running back home after he was done at the park, he saw a big old puddle of mud. And he was so excited. So he ran and jumped right into the mud puddle. Oh, look at how big this mud puddle was. He jumped in and he splashed in it, and he had so much fun. And of course, splat, one piece of a big old piece of brown mud stuck right to Dog's ear. So now Dog had one black spot, one orange spot, one green spot, one yellow spot, and one brown spot of mud. So Dog went back inside because it was lunchtime, and his people were eating peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. And he was trying to get some pets while they were eating, as dogs often do. And some of the jelly from the sandwich came splat right on Dog. So now Dog had one black spot, one orange spot, one green spot, one yellow spot, one brown spot, and one red spot of jam. But do you think that stopped Dog? No, of course not. So after lunchtime was arts and crafts time, and Dog's person was coloring. They were drawing a beautiful picture, and they went to pet Dog with a marker in their hand. And can you imagine what happened? Splat! A big old purple spot right on Dog's nose. So now Dog had, are you ready? One black spot, one orange spot, one green spot, one yellow spot, one brown spot, one red spot, and one purple spot of marker right on his nose. Then it was dinner time, and Dog, I think, probably took a nap during dinner. But after dinner time was time for dessert. Dog's people were eating some nice strawberry ice cream, and Dog thought it was so good. So Dog tried to get a little slurp and snuck a bite, and he got one pink spot. This is pink, it's kind of hard to tell. One pink spot of strawberry ice cream right on his kind of running out of space. Right by his tail on his back. So now, dog had, are you ready? One black spot, one orange spot, one green spot, one yellow spot, one brown spot, one red spot, one purple spot, one pink spot. And that is when dog's owner, his main person, looked at him and said, "Dog, you must have had quite the busy day today. Look at, excuse me, look at all of these colors you have. We had better give you a bath." So, in the bathtub, out came the orange spot, and out came the, I think, which one was after orange? Green spot, and out came the yellow spot, and out came the red spot, and out came the brown spot, and out came the purple spot, and out came the pink spot. And all dog had left was his one black spot. And dog's owner looked at him and said, my dog, you had quite the colorful day." The end. And that is Dog's Colorful Day. Very good listening, you guys. Let's give yourselves a round of applause. Give yourselves pats on the back for doing such a good job. And now, those are all the stories I have for you. So, it is definitely time for some Knees Up Mother Brown, of course. So let me grab our little chicken friend. Here he is. I have to get more situated with his little dance floor. So the way this works is when our little chicken friend is dancing, you get to jump up and down and dance around, but when we're singing our verses, you are sitting. Ready? We're going to start with the girl from France. Here we go. There was a girl from France who didn't know how to dance. The only thing that she could do was knees up, Mother Brown. Oh, knees up, Mother Brown. Knees up, Mother Brown. Knees up, never let 'em freeze up. Knees up, Mother Brown. Sit back down. Very good. Ready? We all can easily say that dog had a colorful day. The only other thing that he could do was knees up, Mother Brown. Oh, knees up, Mother Brown. Knees up, Mother Brown. Knees up, never let 'em freeze up. Knees up, Mother Brown. Sit back down. We mixed up animals and colors. Which one was a favorite of yours? Loose rhyme. The only other thing that we could do was knees up, Mother Brown. Oh, knees up, Mother Brown. Knees up, Mother Brown. Knees up, never let 'em freeze up. Knees up, Mother Brown. Very good. Ready for our very last one? We're going to try to make this little chicken do a handstand. Do you think we can? I hope so. There was a teeny tiny man who loved to do handstands. Ooh, it's not gonna work. Oh, you guys, we were so close. The only other thing that he could do was knees up, Mother Brown. Oh, knees up, Mother Brown. Yippee! Knees up, Mother Brown. Ooh-wee! Knees up, never let 'em freeze up. Knees up, Mother Brown. Extra fast! Knees up, Mother Brown. Knees up, Mother Brown. Knees up, na-na-na-na. Knees up, Mother Brown. Good job, you guys. Give yourselves, once again, a round of applause, because I think you guys did fantastic. Thank you so much for listening and watching these story times. We love to do them for you, and we are so happy you guys like them and watch them. Because if you didn't, you'd probably, what would be the point of us doing them if no one was watching them? So thank you. What else do I have to say? I don't think anything. I think that's it for me. But thank you again We love you, and I hope you guys have a great Monday, and I hope you're all so nice to each other today, okay? All right, we are going to wiggle, wiggle our fingers way up to the sky out of screen. Wiggle, wiggle fingers. Wave them all goodbye. Goodbye. Thank you again, everybody.